This video is the part 2 of this video. So if you haven't watched the part 1, please watch the part 1 first. Yo guys, I'm Arthur. While I was in a night safari, there were a lot of people around me, so obviously I didn't talk to my camera at all. I'll try not use this kind of way to commentate if needed. Hope you enjoy the video.
So please do not use any forms of flash photography, laser pointers, torchlights, and spotlights on your video cameras and handphones.
This is the start of the tram. It's really dark. Pretty sure they don't want any light to disturb the animals. So I'll just fast forward to where we can see some animals now.
Flamingos feed without ever looking at food. With their head upside down, they take in mouthfuls of water and strain tiny organisms.
This one is called Barasingha, aka swamp deer. They are here, if you can see.
Are formidable weapons used to fend off rival stags during the mating season. After each mating season, the antler.
Second carriage, remember no flesh. This is night safari, totally no flesh, no flesh, no flesh.
Pride of Asiatic lions typically comprises 1 or 2 males, 2 to 3 females, and several young.
This is Asian lion. The one lying there is their food, as well as the flesh hanging from a tree. They are all food. The real lion is... yeah, here. Can you see that? Yeah, 2 of them.
Natural habitat is disappearing. Now they are restricted to a very tiny area of India, the northwestern part of the country, in Gujarat. The few that remain in the wild today are found in a wildlife preserve in the Gir Forest Sanctuary.
I'm sorry for those Starsky footages. I didn't know GoPro filming at night was that bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the night safari tram. So we are now going to the Creature of the Night show. We have a clear view for this one, don't worry. Let's see.
Into the Creatures of the Night presentation. Are you guys feeling good tonight? Yeah. Not convincing. Let's try that one more time. Are you feeling good tonight? Yeah. Alright, much better. Now, before we start the show, I have a few very important messages to share with every single one of you. So, are you ready for the show? Yes. Alright. Alright then, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the creatures of the night will be on the prowl. Just as the sun begins to set, the turkey vulture uses a powerful sense of smell to detect carrion. This powerful adaptation is unusual in other avian species. Once it has detected a carcass, it will rely on other birds and animals to help to tear it apart and will stop eating only once the carcass has been stripped to the bone. As day comes to an end, these sinister-looking scavengers prepare to rest just as the creatures of the night begin to awaken. As night falls, two worlds, one of sunlight, the other moonlight, blend into one. Animals like the white raccoon search for the last bits of food before heading home for the night. Digging with dexterous paws, he searches for his favorites: insects, worms, snails, and eggs. Once satisfied, he'll return to his home in the trees and settle in for the night. The forest comes to life. Hidden amongst the shadows, nocturnal animals emerge from the dark silhouettes of the forest. With a body striped to provide perfect camouflage, a fishing cat appears along the riverbank. They are of short hair, so dense that water cannot get through it. It is this layer that will keep them warm and dry, even in chilly waters. Fishing cats are rapidly disappearing due to habitat loss and poaching. They deserve our protection before these quiet hunters disappear forever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of the night hunters. Now, I've often been asked, how do nocturnal animals survive? Well, all night creatures have unique adaptations for survival in the forest. For example, the pintarot. Jet black in color, they are almost invisible at night. With their excellent eyesight and quiet ways of moving through the dense forests of Asia, they are able to pounce on small animals easily. Now, birds' eggs happen to be their favorite food, and they also feed on fish, fruits, and small mammals. There's a spotlight over there. Can we have it switched off, please, from your camera or your phone? Someone please let them know. Now, another unique adaptation that these siblings possess would be their, wait for it, over here, sweetheart, their long, powerful, prehensile tails, which enable them to climb on trees and hang from branches just like that. Now, you can imagine that this tail is incredibly strong. It is able to withstand their entire body weight, which in Aslan's case over here is about 15 kilograms, so really strong indeed. Now, as he makes his way back along that branch, take a look at the way that he walks. They're also known as the Asian bear cat due to their short, stubby legs and bear-like walk. Thank you very much, Aslan. Bye-bye. Now, as I mentioned, Aslan is a binchong, and binchongs are part of the civet family, and while civets rely on their keen sense of smell for survival, other nocturnal animals rely on their acute hearing power. For example, the owls. Folks, pay attention to my right-hand side. Coming down with Liana, we have Rainbow. Rainbow is a great horned owl. They can be found in America as well as some parts of Canada. Now let's focus our attention to the center staircase, because coming down with Alfie, we have Oscar. Oscar is a Eurasian eagle owl, one of the largest species of owls in the world. And as the name suggests, they can be found in Europe as well as some parts of Asia. Now, last but not least, let's focus our attention over to the left-hand side. Coming down with Pavitra, we have Bulan. Bulan is a Malay fish owl, also known as a buffy fish owl. They can be found in Southeast Asia, such as Indonesia, Malaysia, and guess what? Even here in Singapore. Now, it has been said that owls are one of the quietest raptors in the world when it comes to their flight. Who agrees with me? Put up your hand. Who agrees that owls are really quiet when they fly? A few hands, mostly children with their hands up. Good job. I'm very proud of you guys. Now I'll tell you what, for all you non-believers here tonight, we're going to demonstrate this really silent flight. But what we need you to do is to please remain in your seats, keep your flashes switched off, keep really, really quiet, and most importantly, focus your attention over to Bulan. All right, Bulan, whenever you're ready. There you go. Now, apart from the screeching, you would have heard no other sound. They have really soft feathers, and this gives them the name the Silent Hunters of the Night. Now, the reason why they need to be so quiet when they fly is because in the wild, can anyone shout out and tell me, what do owls eat? What do they hunt for? Mice? Okay, very good. Mice. Anything else? Fish? Yes, exactly. Malay fish owls would hunt for fish. You are absolutely correct. Anything else? Snakes. Snakes. You are absolutely correct as well. Anything else, though? Insects. Smaller owls would eat insects. Let's see. What else do you guys have? What was that? Small mammals. Yes. But the word that I'm looking for would be rodents. Now, everything that you guys said was absolutely correct, but rodents would consist of things like rats and mice. Now, rats and mice and other rodents would be the majority of what owls eat, and they have a really good sense of hearing. It's very acute, which means that they are able to hear things really well. So in order for these owls to fly down and catch their prey, they need to be really quiet when doing so, which is something that Bulan is not doing right now. He's very loud. They're going to give him a little bit more time. He loves the limelight, as you can see. He loves people taking pictures of him. So go ahead, keep your flash off though, alright? Now Bulan over here was hatched in the Jurong Bird Park, and since then he's come to us. His elder sister, Midnight, is with us as well, so if you've come for other shows, you might have seen his sister doing the same behavior. Very noisy bird. There you go, good job, Bulan. Now you know what, let's give a big round of applause for the beautiful Bulan, the Malay fish owl, along with a very patient puppy shot. And on my left hand side we have Liana along with the Rainbow, the great horned owl. Thank you very much. Now, yes, okay, Bulan, okay. Now, you know what, I have not forgotten about the lovely Oscar and Alfie over here. Oscar is going to show us something that is very unique that owls are able to do, alright? So I'm going to get this perch. Now, Alfie over here, he looks like a really strong man, right? He is. But we're not going to ask him to hold on to Oscar for the entire segment because Oscar is 2.1 kilograms. So we're going to give Alfie a little bit of a break. Now, while Oscar is getting very comfortable up in that perch, I'm going to ask you all a really quick question. It is very well known that owls are able to rotate their heads quite a bit, right? That's common knowledge. But can anyone tell me by how many degrees? Yes? 360 degrees. 180. Anything else apart from 180? No need to put your hand up. No need to be polite here. Just shout it out. 360. A lot of 360. Okay, this side's really quiet. What do you guys think? How many degrees an hour rotate the head? 360, 270. Anything else? 320. 700. So this is not the exorcist. Okay, no. All right, tell you what, the correct answer is 270 degrees. Now, 270 is 3/4 of a circle. And the reason why they have to move their head so much is because, unlike you and I, they can't move their eyes left to right or up and down. So they have to be able to rotate their heads to take a look around their surroundings. And you know what? At this point in time, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and let Oscar show you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Take it away, Oscar. Quick, so in case you missed it, we're going to do it one more time, alright? Get the cameras ready. Alright, we have two flashes there, two spotlights on your cameras or your phones. Okay, very nice, very nice. Now that was incredible, very impressive, and just a little bit freaky, alright? Now the reason why they have the ability to do this is because they have twice the number of neck vertebrae that you and I have. We humans, we have 7, but for owls, they have a really impressive 14. Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Oscar, the Eurasian Eagle Owl, along with Alfie. Thank you, guys. Now, I'm going to get rid of this perch because for this next segment, we're not going to have any birds coming out on stage, alright? So let's get rid of this. And you know what? I'm not even going to tell you what this next animal is. So, what I'm gonna do, I'll give you some clues and then you try and take a guess, all right? So first clue, let's see. First clue, this animal is really small. Could be a lot of things, all right? Could be a mouse, could be a hamster. Second clue, this animal is native to the Sahara Desert. Third clue, this animal has really big ears. What do you think? Lion? Yes, could be. A lion could come out on stage. Anything else? Elephant. Yes, yes. Absolutely correct. Elephant will come down here, set the staircase, alright, so move aside. Alright, so I'm gonna get off the stage. You're gonna see my very good friend by the name of Zaya. Yeah, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Lakshmi the trainer. Now, if you guessed Fennec Fox, you are absolutely correct. Fennec foxes are very good at jumping, not only vertically, but also horizontally. They're able to leap up into the air as well as leap forward 1 to 1.2 meters in length. You're about to see that right now. Predators sneaking up behind them and helps them to get rid of any excess heat out there in the desert. One more jump, let's see it. Nice. And off he goes back home. Let's give it up for Zaya, the Fennec fox, and Lakshmi, the human. Very cute. Now for this next segment, we're going to stay in the African continent. So please remain seated and above all, keep your masks on. A famous hunter from the African continent. These animals possess a keen sense of smell, able to detect carcasses from many miles away. The largest of the hyena species, this is the spotted hyena. Their powerful jaws able to crush bones, including those of elephants. And with their excellent digestive systems, they're able to digest their entire prey. This includes the skin, teeth, horns, bones, and even the hooves. They're able to run for long distances in search of their prey, and this is due to the size of their large hearts. Spotted hyenas are often regarded as scavengers, but in fact 90% of their food is live corn. And while many people think that they are part of the canine family due to their dog-like features, they're actually more closely related to the cats. And speaking of cats, coming up next on the grasslands of Africa will be our very own slender-built serval. They resemble a miniature cheetah, except for their relatively shorter tails. And coming out in just a bit, we have a beautiful serval by the name of Shami. This is not a serval, this is a human woman. Now once Shami, the serval, is out here, take a look at the spots and stripes on her body. They differ from serval to serval, much like humans, and have fingerprints. They have an excellent sense of hearing, and this enables them to locate prey hidden amongst tall grass as well as underground. Here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't she absolutely gorgeous? This is Shami. These cats have long, slender forepaws, and this enables them to dig into burrows, hook at their prey, and pull it out to eat, which is what Shami's about to do right now. And while she's doing that, you can see that Perlin, the trainer, has a feather attached to the end of a rope. When swung around, it mimics a low-flying bird. So this is something that a serval would hunt for in the wild. This is a great opportunity for Shami to show off her hunting adaptations, her speed, her agility, and her pouncing. She's wondering where the feather went. All right, she's warmed up a little bit. Almost. Oh, she got it. Let's give it up for Shami and Perlin. Thank you very much. Now, apart from having those very impressive adaptations that I mentioned, speed, agility, and pouncing, they also have really powerful hind legs, and this enables them to leap up into the air to catch a low-flying bird. And they can leap up to 10 to 15 feet into the air, so it's really impressive. As you tour around the night safari, you'll come across many endangered animals, many of which are fighting a losing battle in the wild. It has been estimated that about 3... Where did he come from? Over there. Excuse me? You already came out once. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Toffee, my very good friend. He's a white raccoon. You know what? I was talking about Shami's adaptations. Why don't you show them yours, alright? Dexterous paws. Now, raccoons have dexterous paws, and this means that they are able to grip and twist things just like the lids of these containers. But it also means that they are able to hold onto door handles, enter people's homes, and make quite a mess. Now, this is not entirely their fault. Our towns and cities have come too close to their natural habitat, and as a result of the ever-diminishing forests, they have no choice but to come into our world to feed and to survive. That's it. Okay, let's say bye to Toffee. Bye, Toffee. Such a sweetheart. All right, now, of course, in the wild, they will not need to know how to open up plastic containers because hopefully they will not find plastic containers, but instead they will use the dexterity of their paws to catch things like crabs, other crustaceans, and what they'll do is pull apart the shell and just eat the very juicy flesh. Now, with Toffee's appearance on stage here tonight, it does kind of make me wonder what it is that we humans throw away that may get these animals' attention, because let's face it, we throw away a lot of trash every single day. So let's go check out what got Toffee's attention in this bin. We have some common everyday items that we see littered across the night safari every single night. We have plastic bottles, we have a paper carton, and we have a couple of eggs which we're going to put on the grass. Alright, now all of these things come from nature one way or another, and they all have one thing in common. They can be one more time, they can be recycle, exactly. Thank you, Alfie. Now come on, in just a bit, we will have two sisters by the names of Bubbles and Bailey. They're going to show us what we can do to start to make a difference. Now they are Asian small-clawed otters, the smallest species of otters in the world. Now Bailey is a pro at recycling, so she's going to show her sister how it's done. And then once she is done, Bubbles over here is going to recycle the paper carton. So Bubbles, make sure you're watching, alright? Okay Bailey, second plastic bottle, quick as a flash, very good. Let's give Bailey a big round of applause. She's doing an excellent job, spreading a very important message. Alright my love, last one. Last one, good job. Alright, now Bubbles, you saw that, right? Let's get started on that paper carton, which is right over here. Liana, it's over here. Do it myself. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the help of all of you here tonight. So, paper carton, tell me, does it go here? No. No? Oh, okay, it goes in the plastic, right? No. So where does it go? Others. Very good. That was Bubbles and Bailey coming out here to share a very important message, and that is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. That's right. Now, as our journey through the night comes to an end, we shouldn't forget the lessons learned. From the owls in the sky to the pinturong on the branch, they want to remind us to protect their cousins in the wild and the fragile environments that they call home. What we do makes a difference, and it is up to us what kind of difference we want to make. Because the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it for us. Now, on that note, we're having a great night here tonight. My name is Kenzie. On my right-hand side, we have Alfie, along with Rainbow, the great horned owl. On my left-hand side, we have Perlin and Bulan, the Malay fish owl. Sounds and lights, we have Rosalie, and thank you to each and every one of you for being a fantastic audience here tonight. Take care, stay safe, everyone, and good night. Bye-bye.